Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Total Football the Dutch Way. Just the one match since the last episode and we drew 0-0 at home to De Graafschap, who are currently 4th in the table, so I'll class that as a decent point. We're currently unbeaten in 3 league games. However, we haven't won a game in the league for almost 2 months now. In fact, by the time we get to the Almere City game, it will be over 2 months since our last league win. But that's the second game of today's episode. First of all, we've got FC Groningen in the Dutch Cup quarter-final. Currently 10th in the Eredivisie, so it could be a tough game. So we'll go ahead now and get into the game. So for this one, we're going with the Gegenpress style. We're lining up with Bakker in goal, a back three of Smal, Van der Ven and Tol. Platt as the holding midfielder, with Rundekamp and Vlak in front of him. And then we've got Doodman on the left. Merkin comes in for the suspended Azevedo on the right, with Antonucci playing in behind Beers up front. So Groningen have got Redam playing, the third top scorer in the Eredivisie. So I think what we might do is tell Van der Ven to close him down. Passionately tell the lads that the pundits have been right to back them up. So the game's underway now, and Vlak with a throw into Platt, who gives it back to Van der Ven. Long ball out wide to Doodman, pulls it back to Rundekamp with a shot from just on the edge of the box, but it's blocked. And now Groningen are coming forward. They've played the ball in. Bakker with a save from the man who cut him from the back post. And now Groningen coming at us again. But we're forcing them back with our press. Trying to break their way through it, and now they've got the ball out wide. The cross comes in. It's hit on the volley, but Bakker makes the save and manages to hold on to it with players pressing down on him. Groningen seem to be having a lot of the ball in these highlights. We've forced them all the way back to their goalkeeper, who launches it forward. The cross comes in from the left, and we're 1-0 down. Just before the half-hour mark, their player runs in at the back post to tap it in. 6 yards out, Bakker can't get back across to make the save. And now Tol with the throw in, Antonucci to Vlak. Beers, Merkin plays it through. Antonucci tried to get a shot away, but it was blocked. And now Reden's forward, and his shot goes wide for Groningen. Another throw in. Merkin to Antonucci. Rundekamp plays Doodman through. Puts it in the side netting. Should have tried to pull it back there for Beers, who was in the middle of the goal. And at half time, we're 1-0 down. We've had slightly more possession, but Groningen have been doing a lot more with the ball than we have managed. Only the one shot on target for us. Tell them I expect a better showing in the second half. That's fired up a lot of the lads. Let's see if they can do something about it now. There's Groningen coming at us straight from the kick-off. Ball in, but Toll's there to head away. Just ticked over the hour mark. Beers heads the throw-in on, but to nobody. Then Groningen picked the ball up. Beers wins it back, pressing hard. His shot saved by the goalkeeper. Tell the lads to get creative. We've had a couple more shots on target in this half. Things are improving slightly. 15 minutes to go. We'll just go back. We've got a highlight now from in our own half. Toll with the long ball forward. It's headed back as far as Vlach. Runderkamp now in the centre circle, charges forward. Gets stopped. Back with Toll now, who gives it to Bakker. Can we build again? Smell, Van der Ven, Smell. They're just playing it between them at the back. This is a really long highlight. I feel, here's a mistake. Bakker with the save. We were just messing about with it too much at the back. Ball comes in and it's out for a goal kick. Groningen can't keep it in. 10 minutes to go. El Azuzi can come on for Antonucci. Yusuf Blel can come on for Merkin, who's also having a poor game. We'll go positive for the last 10 minutes. And we'll ask them to show some passion. Can we rescue something from this? Keep ourselves in the Dutch Cup. Van der Ven with the long ball forward straight to the Groningen defenders. Beerzo pressing again, wins it back. Beers, it's through 1-on-1. The goalkeeper makes a save and puts it out for a corner. Smell now to take the corner, whips it in, Blell's there. Van der Ven, no, the highlight's over, and Groningen now with a throw in coming back at us. Our pressing's working really well in stages. Able to force them back. Beerzo cuts the pass out. He's through again. Can somebody get up and support him? Gives it to El Azuzi. Runderkamp now. And the goalkeeper, another 1-on-1 save. Should have taken one of these chances. Cross from Groningen now. No. The referee's going to give a penalty here. And he has, and that'll be game over. Just as we tick over into stoppage time, Redan steps up, puts the corner away, and that's it. Game over. The Dutch Cup run is over for this season. Bakker went the right way, but just couldn't get there. And now, that's it. Full time. Volendam 0, Groningen 2. We're expected to lose, really. Groningen being a mid-table side in the division above us. We just need to finish off some of those chances. So we've got 3 days now till the Almere City game. Almere are down in 19th. We really need to get back to winning ways in that game. It'll be vitally important to help us push on towards the end of the season. So I'll run through now to that Almere game and we'll come back and see how we get on. And we're back now for our second game of the episode. We've made some changes. We've gone back to the more positive custom vertical tiki-taka. We've brought El Azuzi in for Antonucci, and we've brought Azevedo back in after his suspension for Derry Merkin, and we've also switched them over, Dudeman on the right now and Azevedo on the left. Hopefully that'll make us a bit more clinical with those changes, especially El Azuzi, who's our top scorer this season. So let's go out there and try and get our win. Assertively tell them that I expect nothing but a win. We've got to cut this bad run of results. The game's underway. Cross comes in from Almere, but Bakker claims comfortably. Now Almere, putting us under pressure from the corner, pinged around in the box a bit too much for my liking there, but Bakker manages to claim it. Plays the ball out quickly to Azevedo. Oh, he loses it just as he was cutting inside. And Almere now coming back at us. Somebody put a tackle in. Shot comes in, comfortably saved by Bakker. And that was a goal out of nothing. Vlak there with a long throw in. Beers in the box. I think he took that on the volley. Just on the half volley as it bounced on the corner of the 6-yard box. Beers was there. Thumped it past the goalkeeper who was rushing out towards him. And puts us 1-0 up. It's our first shot on target of the game. And now we've got a free kick. Smell with the ball in. Van der Ven. Oh, header just wide. He had the goalkeeper scrambling there. Tell him to get creative while Almere overwhelmed as they put a cross in. And there's the player at the back post again. He was being marked and then I think it's Smell just stopped following his player and left him open at the back post. So as you can see, we're sitting in and around mid-table at the moment. Be nice to get a bit higher up, maybe above Telstar and NEC by the end of the season. But as this is our first season, I'll come back to that. Almere now have got a corner. Runderkamp heads it clear. Doodman now carries it across the halfway line. He's charging forward. Can he get the crossing? He does. Azevedo, though, can't quite bring it under control. And Almere get it away. And now they're coming forward. Crossing. Toll heads it clear. Doodman keeps it in, but then gives it away straight to Almere. Toll, though, with a great tackle. And we win the ball back. Platt now carries it forward. What can he do here? No defenders near him. Gets the shot away, but straight into the arms of the keeper. And now Almere from the goal kick come forward. Still got the ball as they switch it out to the left wing. Cross in again. And the header goes over the bar. That man was open again at the back post. I did put the instructions on. Let's tell him to mark tighter. And that specific player, and at half time it's 1-1. Assertively tell them that I'm far from pleased. We need to get out there and we need to win this game. Almere have been all over us. They've had more shots on target, been dominating possession. Doodman gives the ball away and it comes straight back to us with Toll. Launches it forward. Beers can't win it. And that's with the Almere goalkeeper. And it's gone straight out to that left hand side. But Toll's there to clear it up. Platt plays it forward to Beers, who chests it down for El Azuzi. Tries to switch it out to Azevedo, but it's intercepted. This is another long highlight. There's Almere now trying to get the cross in. They do, and the header goes over. And now Bakker with the short goal kick to Toll. Platt now, Vlak and Runderkamp passing it round. Platt, long ball out to Azevedo, who drives inside, lays it off to Runderkamp, who gives it back to Azevedo, and the shot just over the bar. So with this being our first season, I think we'll just try and finish comfortably around mid-table. As we're on the attack, Runderkamp into Beers. Azevedo with the shot. And it's saved again. Let's go into the opposition instructions and tell somebody to mark. Always mark tighter. Confirm the changes. And now Runderkamp's carrying it forward. Still going. Just inside the box now. Crosses. Doodman's there at the back post. Brings it down. Gives it back to Runderkamp, Azevedo, and they mix it up between them and give the ball away. So as I was saying, with this being our first season, I think we're just going to try and aim to finish around mid-table, and then in the summer we'll make an evaluation of the players, have a look at how some of these younger players have developed and whether we think that they can reach their potential with us. And then based on those judgments, we can work out where we need to try and improve the squad. El Azzouzi and Doodman are having poor games. So we'll bring Merkin on for Doodman and we'll bring Antonucci on for El Azzouzi. Now long throw in again. Goalkeeper comes and claims strong for Almere. And we've got the ball now with our defence. Tolt plays it forward. Gives it straight back to Almere, who come and attack us. Platt though wins it back. Tolt up to Beers. Can he win it? No. Merkin. Now to Beers. Back to Merkin. Lays it off to Vlach. Antonucci to Rundekamp now. Back to Vlach. Merkin and Vlach with a 1-2. Azevedo's there. Oh. I think he put that wide, but what a chance that was. Great ball in. And now Azevedo coming forward again. Shoots. Goalkeeper makes a save. But the defender gets there first and clears it. I think we'll make our last change now. We haven't got a defensive midfielder on the bench. And Almere now, we've just missed the goal. Almere have taken the lead as I was trying to make that change. Let's have a look at this. Their left winger cuts in into the box and just passes it calmly across backer into the bottom corner. So we'll take Platt off and bring Luc de Croix on. We'll go with a flat 3 in midfield. And then we'll go attacking. We need to do something to get back into this game. Five minutes to go now. Smell's got a free kick. Blocked by the wall. Azevedo picks it up. Carries it out wide. Lays it off to Tolt. Merkin now. Takes it past the defender. Shot at the near post. But the goalkeeper tips it round for a corner. And Antonucci swings it in. Tolt header just over the bar. Couldn't get it on target. And now Almere have got a corner. Backer claims. He gives it to Vlach. He gives it to Backer. And now Tolt. Merkin inside to De Croix. Long ball out to Azevedo, who cuts in, takes on his man. Shot. Keller again, the goalkeeper, pushes it round the post. That's so many chances. Corner comes in and it's headed behind for another corner on the opposite side. Antonucci this time. Corner in, it's headed away. Rundekamp picks it up now. Gives it to Smell, and that's it. The highlight's over. We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time to try and get an equaliser. Merkin got it from the goal kick, but gives it away straight away. and they've played a long ball over the top. Shot hits the post. It turns out it was offside anyway. Push forward. And that's going to be the end of the game now. Their goal kick. Full time. Another defeat. Aggressively tell them that they'll be in training tomorrow. After such a good start to the game, we just couldn't get that second goal. We've dropped down a place now to 14th. We are only 6 points off the playoffs, but with our form at the moment, I just don't think it's possible for us to get there. We'd need a run of wins now to put us in a strong position to contend for that last playoff spot. And I just can't see it happening the way that we're playing. So I think we've just got to try and finish around mid-table. Try and put a decent run of form together towards the end of the season now. We've only got 10 games left now before the end of the season. So that'll be a couple more episodes. We need to be winning half of those games, really, to try and put ourselves in a decent position and try and get some form back. But like I say, once we get to the summer, evaluate the squad and the players. Also, by the next episode, we might have had our youth intake. So that could also open up some options for next season if any promising youngsters come through. And then next season we need to try and push to be in those playoffs. That's our aim for next season. Some of you may think, why don't I just change the tactic? But the tactic is a key part to the philosophy of this save. We could possibly come up with an alternative, a 4-3-3 that involves fullbacks, and maybe we wouldn't concede as many goals from those wide positions. But that's something we can look at in the summer, maybe just as an alternative if we're in a bad run of form, so that we've got an option to change it up a bit more drastically. But the next episode will come back for FC Dordrecht and NEC, 2 away matches. And then the episode after that will be Roda and Helmand, the last 2 games of the season. So if you've enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully in a bit more of a positive mood.